Hello, Box Juniors here. In today's video, I'm going to be building a submarine car thing. Yeah, I honestly didn't really think much in terms of like today's build, so like I just went for like the first thought that came into my mind of being a submarine car, which I thought would be pretty cool. So yeah, here I am building a submarine car. Anyways, yeah, at the moment you can clearly see me building the front of the car. Actually, funny thing, I'm not very good at building cars, so the design might look a little weird by the end, but I think it looks alright enough. But yeah, in the I was trying to kind of figure out like how to make the car look good because I just don't know how to build cars. So yeah, that's what I have been doing like this part. And for like most of the video, I honestly just spent a lot of time just working on the design and that's it. I like the functionality of the car isn't like that well. Like I spent on like uh the car looks good, but it's kind of hard to drive because well, if you turn it just flips. You might see it later when I show you the car and its finished design. But yeah, I focus a lot on the design instead of well, the driving aspect of the car. And well, now I have that car. It still will end up pretty good anyway, so it makes up for it. Anyways, yeah, in here I'm making the back part of the car, so you can see, and also something I wanna like, something I do wanna ask is like, how do you guys like feel for like me putting my own music as like the music for like a montage? Because like uh I just put like my own music because I think it kind of helps promote those videos because I like making music and well, just promoting it makes it easier by just putting it in like a video or something that is going to gain traction. So like I just want to know your guys' opinions about like me putting my own music videos in my videos. like every montage I do in every video. So yeah, that's basically it for that. Anyways, in here you can see you can see me putting some like submarine, what's it called, the submarine propeller thing, because I need to be able to work underwater. Also, I'm putting like a weight there because the car was too back heavy, so I had to put like a weight so it fell forward instead of like going back. But it still was pretty fine, even though I added the weight. I also realized I had to put the hinges. I forgot to put the hinges, so I couldn't turn until now. And yeah, and here you can see me testing. I'm gonna spend a lot of time testing the vehicle because the vehicle. I kind of wanted to make sure the vehicle worked pretty well, and also funny thing, this vehicle, uh, this video was kind of short. This montage was gonna be a lot shorter, mainly because the vehicle was going to be well, very easy to build. It's just a car, and well, to build an underwater car, you just put a bunch of wheels, slap an engine, some submarine propeller thingies, and boom, you're done. That's all you need for the car. But like, I kind of was like, well, I can't clearly make that short. So I just had to. I spent like a lot of time doing the design just for that reason, and I also spent a lot of time testing too because I I just thought like this couldn't be this short. So yeah. So you can see when I started painting it. Actually, I was thinking it looked pretty much like a dragster, so I like painted it red. But then I thought like, wait, it's gonna be like underwater, so like, why don't I just make it like dark blue to fit more with like the underwater vibe? Like it still looks like a dragster, because it has like the whole, two color thing, and well, it looks very aerodynamic. But like, it also, uh, it also like gives like that navy feel by just slapping the dark blue on the white in there. So like it helped a lot by just putting those two colors into, well, make the design look like a water vehicle. Also, I'm also putting right here some little smart cannons, or not the smart cannons, the one that the other version of the smart cannons as kind of like exhaust pipes, because I couldn't really find a good exhaust pipe. And also in here I put like a bunch of like little engines for some reason. I don't know why I put that there. I just thought it, okay, I'm gonna put like some engines in there and call it a day. And yeah, that's that's all I did for this build. Honestly, it it ended up looking pretty good. I did actually cut it in that part by accident because I went to do something and I forgot to unpause the video, so I cut by accident, and well, I didn't show like finishing the engine part. But yeah, it just like me testing it for one last time, and yeah, and just making sure that the car works well both underwater and above water. So like, yeah, that that's basically it for this entire montage. So I guess I'll showcase the vehicle in a few seconds now. Okay, so here's the finished vehicle. As you can see, I, well, painted it and everything. This is how the vehicle looks like, and I think it's pretty cool. It kind of looks like a dragster. It's pretty fast also, going 140 something kilometers per hour, or at least over 100 kilometers per hour. It's also pretty hard to turn because, well, the wheels are in, like, the wheel width isn't that much, so tends to flip a lot when you're turning. But if you know how to use it well, you can kind of drift. Like, uh, let me see if I can pull that off. I can't. Oh, flip, and yeah, yeah. This vehicle is pretty cool. For some reason, it feels really floaty and only has like slow time or anything. It's just normal. I think it's probably because of the wings. It has like wings in the front, and also like you might have noticed in the speed up footage. Well, this vehicle can drive underwater. Let me show you right here. Here, yeah, see, it drives under the water. This kind of like the gimmick with this one, which I really like. I enjoy, just having like a cool vehicle that allows you to drive under the water. It's pretty slow underwater though, so honestly, wouldn't really recommend to driving it underwater. But yeah, it's a pretty cool vehicle. The concept is pretty cool. And I feel like, like car that would be like in SpongeBob or something, because like all the cars there drive under the water. And yeah, like that that makes this car pretty cool. And I guess now I gotta like demonstrate his abilities by I'm thinking, how about I do a race against a vehicle I have, this car, which is a vehicle that can drive both in water and land. It's pretty slow, but it's an amphibian vehicle. In the water, it's also still pretty slow. But I like this one a lot because it's well a vehicle that can go both in water and in land. So yeah, I'm thinking that I do a race between this vehicle and the underwater car. I might also change this a little bit so it goes a little faster. maybe a little unfair for this vehicle just because it's pretty slow. So now it's a lot faster. Anyways, yeah, I want to do the race. So it's gonna start in this little patch of land, and it's going to go around this little like peninsula thing onto like this checkpoint. That's the whole race. So like I am going to place like myself with the other vehicle on the other side of the screen, so you guys can see like how both vehicles are doing. So yeah, let me just get towards the area where we start. So right there, that's the starting point. So in three, two, one, go. Well, as you saw, the other car won. Still, this car was actually doing pretty well, not gonna lie. And well, I still like it anyway. It's a pretty cool concept, and yeah, it works pretty well. So yeah, I think that's basically it for this one. See ya.